And good things in Star Trek, Picard Season 1. Star Trek, Picard Season 1 had its flaws, but there were many good things about how it updated the story of Patrick Stewart's TNG character. The acclaim for Star Trek, Picard Season 3 went a long way to rehabilitating Patrick Stewart's Star Trek spin-off, but Picard Season 1 still has a lot of good things going for it. Prior to Terry Matalla's Star Trek, a Next Generation reunion season, Picard Seasons 1 and 2 were tonally uneven and had some serious spacing issues. There was also a harsher edge to the spin-off, particularly in Picard Season 1, that felt more akin to Star Trek Nemesis than the optimism of TNG. However, beneath the harsh exterior of Star Trek, Picard Season 1's graphic violence and F-bomb dropping Starfleet admirals is a decent story for Jean-Luc. The ending of Star Trek, Picard Season 3 simply would not have had the same impact if the first season hadn't allowed Jean-Luc to confront the demons of his past in the Borg Collective. It's just one of many positive elements of Picard Season 1 that prove Alex Kurtzman, Michael Chabon, Terry Matalas et al. Set out to give Jean-Luc a fitting conclusion. Star Trek, Picard Season 1, Episode 1 Remembrance. Star Trek, Picard Season 1, Episode 1 achieves a lot in a single hour of television. It establishes where Jean-Luc is at this stage of his life, from his ailing health to the reasons that he left Starfleet. Brilliantly, it neatly ties into the potential future shown to him by Q. John D. Lancey in the original Star Trek, A Next Generation finale. Diagnosed with rheumatic syndrome and living out his retirement in the Picard family vineyard, Jean-Luc gets a new mission to return a favor to an old friend and make sure that their sacrifice was not in vain. It's a solid season opener that demonstrates how much thought went into the journey that Picard would have had in the intervening decades since the events of Star Trek Nemesis. Orla Brady as Laris. One of the best additions to Shadow Picard was the two former Romulan intelligence operatives who now help to make the Picard family wine. Laris, Orla Brady, made an instant impression, handling security at the vineyard and clearly having a close bond with Picard. It clearly outlined Picard's closeness to the Romulans following the events of Star Trek Nemesis. The chemistry between Orla Brady and Patrick Stewart was clearly strong enough to convince the writers to pursue a romantic plotline between Laris and Jean-Luc in Star Trek Picard Season 2.